It was just a clean divorce until he said, just sign the last page. That's when something felt off. One line didn't make sense. And when I read it again, I realized he wasn't ending our marriage. He was. After 8 years, it didn't even feel shocking. We weren't fighting. We weren't cheating. So when Grant sat me down at the kitchen table and told me he wanted to keep things simple, I agreed. No lawyers. No drama. He already had the papers printed. That should have been my first warning. He slid them toward me, calm, prepared, like he'd practiced this. It's straightforward, he said. We just keep what's already ours and move on. And honestly, it looked fine. The house stayed with him. My savings stayed mine. I almost signed it right there. But something felt off. Not obvious. Just off. Like the way he kept saying simple over and over again. Like he needed me to believe it. So I told him I'd read it first. That's when everything changed. Later that night, I sat on the bed and actually went through every page. Slowly. Line by line. And at first, it was exactly what he said. Until I hit one paragraph. It was buried in the middle, written in that dense legal language most people skip. Something about waiving any claim to future earnings tied to work started during the marriage. I read it again. Then again. And that's when it clicked. Anything he built while we were married, even if it made money later, I'd have no claim to it. At first, I thought maybe that was normal. But then I remembered. Grant had been working on his startup for years. Late nights. Missed dinners. Always saying it wasn't there yet. So why include that clause now? I grabbed my laptop and searched the company name. North Pass Labs. I expected nothing. Instead, I found articles. Not about a struggling startup, but one in late-stage acquisition talks. Millions. I just sat there staring at the screen, feeling my stomach drop. Because suddenly everything made sense. The timing. The pressure. The way he wanted me to sign fast. He knew. He knew the deal was about to happen, and he wanted me out before it did. The next morning, I acted normal. I told him the papers looked fine. That I just wanted to go through them again. And I watched him relax. That's how I knew I was right. He thought I didn't see it. But I did. So instead of signing, I called a lawyer. And the first thing she said after reading it? Do not sign anything. That clause wasn't standard. It was broad. Intentional. If I signed, I'd be walking away from something I didn't even know existed yet. So I waited. I didn't confront him. I didn't accuse him. I just let him think everything was still under control. 2 weeks later, the deal became public. His company was officially being sold. And that night, I put the papers back on the table and said, I'm not signing this. We didn't fight. We didn't scream. But everything after that changed. Lawyers got involved. Documents came out. The truth wasn't hidden anymore. In the end, I didn't take everything. But I didn't walk away empty either. Now it's been months and my life is quieter. Smaller. Mine. But I still think about that moment. How close I came to signing. And how easy it would have been to trust him one last time. So I don't know. Was I right to stop and fight for it, or should I have just signed and walked away like he wanted?